NoMoreNoobie here. In this video I'm going to show you my version of how to do Flea split screen on Sharefactory with no USB or laptop needed, so it should look something like this. Okay, that was an example that I put together really quickly just so I could get this video out to you. So it's something that could certainly be improved on, but if you've ever seen Flea's montages, they are absolutely awesome, and on Sharefactory it's going to be really hard to get anywhere close to that. But this is something that we can try and replicate a little bit, and I've put it together just to give you a rough idea, but I'm sure you can make it better than what I've done. I did use replay clips, so I've already put those onto Sharefactory ready, so if you don't know how to use replays, then you're going to find it a bit tricky, but you could use general gameplay depending on what you want your clips to look like. So what we're going to do is start off in new project, and we're just going to go choose whichever theme we want, and then what we need to do is just find the clips that we want to. I got rid of all those ticks on there, and we're going to put the first clip. Now that each of your clips, you do need to have the character on a left and a character on the right of the screen, okay, so in order for this to work. So I'll show you what I mean. We're going to the project, we've chosen this clip, and you'll see that character is more on the left of the screen, so we're going to use the clip that has the character on the left of the screen first. And then we're just going to shorten that down by splitting it. So we're going to get it down to about 7 seconds so that it works roughly right for what the next clip's going to do. So you just need both clips to be exactly the same. So what we could do is just push the cross button and go to add track 2, and we're going to add the second clip now. So we go add clip, we find the second clip which has the character more on the right of the screen, and we have added it as a track 2. What we want to do is shorten it because it is too long, so it's just trimming it down so that it is just slightly shorter than the original clip, and that way it will just sit inside the clip nice and easy. Otherwise you're going to get placeholder clips at the end, which we don't want. So once we've got that, then we can go to edit track 2, and then we can just go to pip layout, and then we want to go side by side for the clips. Once we've done that, push circle, and then it will look like this. Okay, that's the first section complete, so now we just need to render that. So we push options and then export to gallery, and once we've done that we can then share later, and we can come out of this clip and save project if you want to. And then we need to go into a new project, and the theme, you can choose any theme that has stickers that you want to use. I'm going to use this one, which is the infomercial one, and the reason for that is because there's stickers in there that may be useful for this one, but you can choose whichever ones you want. We then choose the rendered clip that we did earlier, and then we're in that to use. So now what we want to do is we want to go across to pan and zoom, and we're going to zoom in so that we've got the middle of the screen in view really. So this is why we needed the characters on the left and the right. So we can't get all the way in on this example because the one on the left is a little bit far out on part of it, so we're going to go in as much as we can. I think it will be fine, but again, you can get this however you want to. Once you've got it roughly where you want it, then what you can do is just push the cross to confirm, and then what we're going to do is put some kind of line or something to break up that middle line. So I'm going to use these. This is why I chose infomercial, because there's these lines on here, and if we just transform them, they're both overlaid. We've got the yellow one and the black one, so we're going to use those to break up this middle clip. Now I've looked over this, and actually I would have preferred to have it a bit more of an angle. It's a little bit too straight for me, but what you're doing is you're going to add these overlays, you're going to push the cross to confirm, and then you're going to change the duration so it's throughout the whole of the duration of the clip. And then I'm just going to fast forward the next bit because I'm going to add 2 more lines, one black and one yellow, and I'm just going to space them out however, but you can do it however you want to, or you could actually download a green screen clip from the YouTube or something like that if you wanted to do something a bit more fancy, but I'm trying to make it nice and simple, something we can do without a USB or a laptop, so that's the aim here. So once we've done all that, that sort of breaks up the 2 screens. Okay, and that is kind of getting there as what we want it to look like. Now the next bit is to go into this and export to gallery again. Okay, and that just saves the overlays exactly how we left them there, so we're not accidentally messing about with them. Okay, so we're going to save that, come out of it, go into a new clip or new project again, choose what we've just rendered. Okay, and then we'll get rid of all these ticks and go up there, get the rendered clip. And then the next stage, you probably see that these two side-by-side screens come in from the sides into the middle. So we want to get rid of that bit. So we're just going to split the clip so that it starts and ends before and after the videos come in, or the clips come in from the side. So we're just going to trim that actually. And then once we can see the left hand side it's coming in, once that's stopped we can finish it there, and the same on the end on the right. So that makes it so that it's just one clip without them coming in from the sides. Once we've done that, we can push cross to confirm, and it should look something like this. So this is progress. Okay, so that is how we want it to look. And then if we wanted to, we could play about with that. We could put a couple of little effects on there if we wanted to, but I'm just going to export it and again share later. And then we just need to look at how we want it, and then get it saved. And then we want to embed it, especially if we're doing a montage or something, we want to embed it into the original clip. So we've gone into a new project and then get rid of the ticks again. We need to find the new project, sorry, we need to find the original clip which had that whole gameplay in. And I think it was somewhere here, it was this one, I think, yeah. So if we push cross on that one and play it and press square to start the project, and actually what we'll do is add this other rendered clip that we've just done onto the project at the same time. We might as well. So on the left we've got the original gameplay clip, and on the right we've got the render clip that we've just been working on. So the first thing we need to do is split the original clip in a position where the render clip is about to start. Okay, so if we wanted to, we could look at where the render clip on the left is about to start. You can see the character just running up the ramp now. So we want to go to original clip and start it or split it just where that character is running up the ramp. So if we just move it along, use the D-pad to move it along until we get to roughly that point, and then as soon as we've got it where we want it, push the square button, and then we'll split the clip there. Then what we'll do is we'll move the rendered clip over in between the two into the split clip that we've just created. Just move that across, and then you should find that it kind of flows from one to the other where it starts. Now I think what we'll do in a minute is we'll bring that a little bit, this needs to be a little bit further on. The next thing we need to do is split the third clip so that it starts when the middle clip ends. So you can see the character on the right is just about finished dying in effect. So we're moving this clip along until that character is almost died, and then we split the clip there, and then we can delete this excess on the left. And then we should find that it kind of works a little bit closer and it makes sense where the characters end up in the video. So hopefully that is. Now I think we do need to change that first one a little bit, which we can do. I'm just going to delete a little bit off the end here as well because it's going to flow. So obviously you need to consider whereabouts in your montage you're going to be putting it as well. Okay, and a couple of finishing touches. We're just going to add some transition. So we're going to do the crossfade transition at the beginning of the and end of the middle clip. So that should make it look a little bit less jumpy between the two. And also we're going to add some music. I've just chosen some random music. I think I downloaded it from YouTube library. So you add whichever ones you want that's going to give most impact. Okay, we're going to make this a little bit shorter, like I said to you, because it looked a little bit out of sync. So I'm just going to move that a little bit along so that that makes a bit more sense. So once we've got that, we'll see how it looks. Okay, so we'll play the finished product in a second. So just to say, if you found any use of this, it would be great to get to 20 likes on this. So please hit the like button. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. So let's see how this clip looks. Okay, like I said, just threw that together quite quickly, so I'm sure you'll be able to do it much better than that. So do check out the future videos. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. There's loads of videos on Sharefactory in the playlist, so do check those out and hit the like button if you found this of any use. And thanks very much, and do comment below if you found any benefit from this, or if you've got any other videos you want me to make. All right, thanks very much, and bye.